Hey there, man. Have you ever wondered why some men our age always seem more elegant and confident, while others, well, let's say they're still stuck in their 20-something look? Look, over all these years, I've learned in practice that male elegance after 40 isn't about following old-fashioned trends. It's about knowing exactly what to avoid. Today, I'll share with you 7 things truly elegant men over 40 never, ever wear. And look, there's an item in the middle of this list that I bet you regularly use and have no idea what message you're sending to the world. Stay until the end because you'll be surprised. If you want to finally get your look right and dress with the authority your life experience deserves, then stick with me here. Let's go. Error 1. Wearing t-shirts with superhero or cartoon prints. First thing, elegant men over 40 never wear t-shirts with superhero prints or childish cartoons. Look, I completely understand the nostalgia, man. Who didn't grow up admiring Superman? Or Batman? And yes, there's that nice comfort of remembering childhood. But here's a truth I've learned. When you wear a Spider-Man t-shirt at 45 years old to work or on a date, people don't see a cool guy. They see someone who hasn't evolved. With age, the problem isn't liking superheroes. The problem is that this choice communicates immaturity at a stage of life where you should be radiating experience and seriousness. Imagine you arriving at an important meeting or a business lunch with a Captain America t-shirt. What's the first impression you give? The solution is simple. Invest in plain t-shirts or ones with discreet and sophisticated prints. A navy blue plain t-shirt will serve you much better than any comic book character. If you want some print, opt for something minimalist. Perhaps a small discreet logo or subtle geometric pattern. And look, if you have small children or nephews, you can wear these t-shirts at home, on weekends, playing with them. But to go out? Forget about it. If you're enjoying these practical tips, subscribe to the channel and hit the bell. There's a lot of content about mature male elegance coming here, and I'm sure it will help you elevate your look. Error 2. Wearing very tight t-shirts. Showing muscle, man. If you work out and are in shape after 40, congratulations. That's admirable and shows discipline. But wearing tight clothes to show off your physique gives a completely different impression than what you imagine. Actually, it looks like you're desperate for attention. You see, when we were younger, this approach worked. But after 40, elegance is about subtlety and silent confidence. A mature and self-assured man doesn't need to prove anything through clothes. He simply is. Additionally, these tight t-shirts tend to be uncomfortable and limit your movements. You want freedom to gesture naturally in a conversation, lean on a table, or simply feel comfortable throughout the day. The intelligent alternative is to choose clothes that have a good fit on your body. A well-cut shirt or a t-shirt with the correct size will show that you take care of yourself without seeming like you're trying too hard. The secret is in the fit, neither too loose nor too tight. Remember, mature male elegance is about letting people imagine, not about showing everything at once. Are these tips I'm bringing in this video useful to you? Show your support with a like. Your interaction allows this content to reach other amazing people like you. Error 3. Visible underwear or sagging pants. Third error. And this one reminds me of an embarrassing situation I witnessed at the office a few years ago. Visible underwear or low-waist pants is something elegant men over 40 simply don't do. And, man, this isn't even a fashion issue. It's a matter of posture and self-respect. When your underwear is showing, either above your pants or because your shirt rode up, you automatically lose authority. Imagine yourself in an important presentation and constantly having to adjust your clothes or worry if your underwear is showing. This completely takes the focus away from what really matters. And sagging pants? Look, this style might have worked in the 90s, but today it communicates sloppiness and lack of personal care. A mature man needs clothes that help him project confidence and competence. The solution is to invest in pants of the correct size that sit at the right height on your waist. Use appropriate belts and shirts with adequate length. And if you're above your ideal weight, it doesn't help to buy smaller sizes hoping it will make you look thinner. The effect is exactly the opposite. A practical tip. When buying pants, sit down in the fitting room. If your underwear shows when you sit, the pants aren't suitable for you. Tell me in the comments, have you ever experienced an embarrassing situation because of poorly fitted clothes? I bet everyone has at least one such story. Error 4. Wearing mirrored or colored lens. Glasses. These glasses scream, "Look at me," at an age where you should be radiating discreet confidence. Mirrored lenses, especially those golden or blue ones, give off a vibe of a mall security guard or someone trying to impress teenagers. The main problem is that such glasses create a barrier in communication. When people can't see your eyes properly, they automatically trust you less. And in the business world, or in any relationship, trust is fundamental. Additionally, these lenses draw attention to the accessory instead of highlighting you as a person. An elegant man wants people to notice his presence, not his glasses. The intelligent alternative is glasses with classic dark lenses, brown, gray, or dark green. Frames in neutral tones like black, brown, or tortoiseshell are timeless and sophisticated. If you need prescription glasses, invest in a quality frame that matches your face shape. And a valuable tip: always have spare glasses in your car and office. There's nothing more inelegant than a mature man wearing broken or scratched glasses. Enjoying the tips so far? Then subscribe to the channel because there's a lot more valuable content coming. Male elegance after 40 is a subject I master and love to share. Error 5. Wearing plastic or sports watches. With casual clothes, and we come to the 5th error. This is the one I mentioned at the beginning of the video. Plastic or sports watches worn with everyday casual clothes. Look, if you're going to the gym, going for a run, or practicing some sport, a sports watch makes complete sense. But wearing that giant watch, full of buttons and made of plastic, with a dress shirt or at a bar table with friends, this completely breaks the harmony of your look. The watch is one of the few pieces of jewelry men can freely wear, and after 40 it becomes one of your main communicators of status and good taste. An inappropriate watch can destroy a look that you took time to put together. I've seen well-dressed executives who lost all elegance because of a digital sports watch that looked like a remote control on their wrist. It's like wearing running shoes with a suit. It simply doesn't match. The E. Solution is to have at least 2 watches, a sports one for physical activities and a classic one for everyday use. It doesn't need to be expensive. There are excellent options in all price ranges. Look for watches with leather or metal bands, clean dials, and timeless design. Neutral colors like black, brown, silver, or gold are your best options. And a simple rule: if the watch has more than 3 buttons or looks like it could control a spaceship, save it for the gym. Comment here. Do you have a watch for each occasion, or do you use the same one for everything? I'll read all comments. Error 6. Wearing tank tops. Outside the gym or beach man, tank tops on men over 40 only work in 2 places: working out or at the beach. Period. Wearing a tank top at the supermarket, mall, or worse, at social gatherings, is an error that communicates sloppiness and lack of social education. The problem with tank tops is that they expose parts of the body that should remain covered in social environments. Armpits, chest hair, tattoos that might not be appropriate, for all contexts, not to mention that it often looks like you forgot to finish getting dressed. Another important point: tank tops tend to highlight physical imperfections. If you're not in perfect shape, the tank top will highlight this. And even if you are, it can give that impression of exhibitionism I mentioned before. The simple alternative is to always have a short-sleeve t-shirt on hand. Even in hot weather, a light and breathable cotton t-shirt will keep you comfortable and appropriately dressed. Fabrics like linen are also excellent for hot days, and if you really need to deal with a lot of heat, opt for short-sleeve shirts in fresh fabrics. They maintain elegance while offering comfort. Error 7. Bulging wallet, full of papers. And we come to the last item: bulging wallet, full of papers, expired cards, and junk that creates volume in your clothes. This is one of the most common things I see in men our age, and one of the most detrimental to silhouette and elegance. That wallet that looks like a sandwich, creating that ugly bulge in the back pocket or deforming your jacket. The problem goes beyond aesthetics. A disorganized wallet reflects personal disorganization. When you need to search for your documents, in front of other people, rummaging through a cluttered wallet You project an image of someone who doesn't have control over their own things. Additionally, carrying a very heavy wallet can cause postural problems when it's in the back pocket. You end up sitting crookedly without realizing it, and this affects your overall posture. The solution is to do a weekly cleaning of your wallet. Remove all expired cards, old receipts, and unnecessary papers. Keep only the essentials, main documents, credit cards you actually use, and some cash. Consider investing in a minimalist wallet or a thin card holder. There are excellent models that fit the essentials without creating bulk, and if you carry a lot of things, consider leaving some items in a folder or briefcase instead of cluttering your wallet. So man, these are the 7 items that truly elegant men over 40 completely avoid. Quickly recapping: no childish t-shirts, clothes that are too tight, visible underwear, mirrored glasses, sports watches with casual wear, tank tops outside the gym, and bulging wallets. The difference between looking like a mature and elegant man versus someone who hasn't evolved with age is exactly in these details. It's not about spending a lot of money. It's about making intelligent choices that communicate the respect you have for yourself and others. If you apply just these 7 tips, I guarantee you'll notice an immediate difference in how people see and treat you. Male elegance after 40 is about silent confidence, not about shouting to be noticed. Subscribe to the channel and activate notifications because there's a lot of content about mature male style coming. And comment here, which of these tips was most useful to you? Or tell us if you've ever made any of these mistakes. No judgment. Everyone has been through this. If you've made it this far, it's because you take improving your style seriously. So I've prepared this next video for you to watch. It's the perfect step for you to continue evolving. And also take a look at this playlist. It has a complete map to dress like a true gentleman over 40. Stylish, elegant, and powerful every day. See you in the next video, and remember, elegance has no age, but it has wisdom.